Hi, Bill Dube here, and welcome to my next installment on the Camp Coffee series. Inspired by Frazier Douglas, Modern Tent Camping. Thank you, Frazier. And today's installment is Cowboy Coffee. Cowboy Coffee is coffee I was introduced to a long time ago up in Canada while canoe camping. What the guide would do is take a big pot of water, put it about 3/4 full, put a couple fists full of coffee in, then cook it up. And that's how we did it. And you'd bang the side of the pot with your spoon, bang, 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 and all the grounds would settle down. And that's what we called Cowboy Coffee. Since then, I've done some research online, and there's two places, Rollins and Driftaway Coffee. But anyways, Rollins is the authority on coffee. We have all sorts of references on Cowboy Coffee here. So anyways, I will put links down below, like I usually do, to both Rollins and Driftaway Coffee. Feel free to check them out. Our coffee water warming over an alcohol burner today, and it's sounding like it's almost ready for coffee. The measurements is between 1/4 cup and 1/2 cup for every quart of water. And you warm the water up first, add the coffee, warm it up again, bring it to a rolling boil. Some people let it sit for 4 minutes, some people let it rolling boil for 6 minutes. So we'll do something in between that, and then we'll do both the cold water over the coffee, which is the way Rollins and Driftaway Coffee does it, and also the way I was taught, which is bang your spoon on the side of the pot and then pour the coffee. Let's see how the water is doing. Push the bail out of the way here. Woo! It's nice and warm. Give it a little bit more time. It's an alcohol burner. It's a little bit slower, but the problem I had on earlier takes was I used my butane burner and I couldn't get it to simmer. Well, I'm going to call this water ready to put some coffee into, and then we'll see what we can do about getting it up to a boil. I'm going to stir it down in. I'm using a shot glass, which is between the measure that it would call for. And with a small pot like that, there's a lot more tending to the pot, like this. Excuse me. I wonder why I got C's in English growing up. It definitely does look good. I don't know if you can see it. Hey, I'm still here. Okay, good. I guess you could say Cowboy Coffee is kind of part art, part science. And just like making regular coffee, everybody's going to have a different idea of their best way to make Cowboy Coffee. This is my best way because it's the only way I have right now. So I'm going to let this go for 4 minutes on simmer, which is basically what an alcohol burner is. And then we'll pour some cold water in to help the coffee grounds settle. So we'll do a fast clip. Still learning a lot on YouTube. Almost. Yeah, I got my rolling boil, that's for sure. All right. Where's my back? Woo! Should use 2 of these. These are handy little clips to have. And now we're going to snuff. Yes. Well, Cowboy Coffee is definitely proven to be the messiest coffee for me to make in the series so far. I don't like anything that leaves grounds in the pot, so obviously I'm not a big fan of French press, percolating, and now Cowboy Coffee. If you have one of those 3 processes and you're using it at home, Don't put it down the drain because it will clog the drain. Coffee's notorious for that. So what I'm going to do is go around the rim here because we had it boil up, and get the grounds that have been up around the rim. And then pour some cold water in there to settle the coffee down in there. And then we'll pour a cup and we'll see how it tastes. This is as much of an experience for me as it is for you. So we've cleaned off the rim there. Let's try the rest here. Cold water. So now we've added cold water to our coffee, and we let it sit for another 2 minutes. And then after that 2 minutes, we're going to bang the side of the pot, hope that the grounds go down, pour it out, see what you say, see what you think. Matching up your heat source to your coffee making is a little bit of a challenge. I would use a smaller stove for a smaller pot and a bigger stove for a bigger pot. We could also use that to call for supper. Very noisy today. All right, our coffee's been brewed. It's time for the moment of truth, the pour. Might help if I put the bale out of the way. Here we are, our morning cup of coffee. I'm just doing a little bit here for a ground test. Okay, dump it out. As you can see, no grounds. So obviously all the grounds drifted down to the bottom. Now, another tip about Cowboy Coffee, always get the first cup, because he who drinks the last one gets all the grounds. I'm Bill Dube. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Feel free to leave comments down below if you have any questions, and follow me on YouTube. Let's see how this tastes. I guess it was worth the work, actually. I'm a new Cowboy Coffee fan. Thanks again for watching my channel. And come back next week when we are going to be doing percolator coffee. I'm going to be breaking out my percolator pot. This is my small camp percolator pot. It does 6 cups, and my other one does 14 cups. So we'll probably use one or the other, obviously, because I don't have any more.